Hello friends, welcome to Short is Better. Today I have for you pretty exciting video. I'm gonna modify the Steel Dive 1975 with this beautiful, I call it light blue color, please correct me. And I've got this idea a few days ago to order this dial from AliExpress. This is high quality dial. I think this is original Seiko quality. I mean, I would compare it to the original one. It cost me like $30. I'm gonna leave the link for you for this dial under description. Okay, so let's go. By the way, if you like this video, watch until the end, and if you like this mod I'm gonna make in a few minutes, you can always purchase it from my Instagram. The price is very attractive. There you will find all the details, the price, and if you are in Thailand already, you will get free shipping. If you are outside of Thailand, then we have to talk about delivery fee. Okay, let's start. The easiest part is done. Let's keep going here so you can see the dial. And right now let's open the case of the watch. I recommend you to use some plastic to protect it from scratches. Then we have to remove the gasket from here. Next step is removing the crown from the watch stem. I'm not gonna tell you how to do every single detail. If you wanna watch the full video for modifying this particular model, you can find it in the end of this video. Yeah, this is, by the way, yeah, I still have to tell you this. This is pretty important step. I recommend you to check that video. You have explanation there, because if you remove the crown in the wrong way, you're gonna break the keyless system here, and it's a lot of trouble and a lot of time to waste. So yeah, be careful here. Better check the video. Next, let's remove the movement from the case. Wow, the actual dial looks pretty good already. You can compare with this one. It's a bit darker, but you can see the pieces in the light. Looks absolutely amazing. Oh, I cannot wait to change it. Okay, so the next step, we have to put the crown back in the watch. Done. And set all the hands together like this, so we can remove them. For that purpose I use this protecting piece of plastic for protecting the dial. Then we have these two wonderful tools for removing the hands. Done. Put it aside. Next, we have to remove the dial. Very simply, just find the gap here between the dial and the movement. And from another side. That's it. Next, let's check the new dial. I didn't take it from the box yet. I just received it today and couldn't wait to try modifying using this dial. So you can see this absolutely amazing dial. Wow. And the best part of this dial is even not its color, it's the quality in general. And the loom here is super bright. Okay, you're gonna see it later. I'm just super excited to tell you ahead. Next, you have to check if the pins from the back of the dial will match with your movement or not. As you can see here, the original one, this pin on the left, will not match with the pin of the dial I want to change. So probably I have to use the scotch tape, scotch dots for this mode. In that case, I have a lot of them. This is enough for maybe 5 years. So what I have to do now is removing all these 4 pins from the dial and put it on the double scotch tape. And I'm done. You can see I cut all the pins here. And next, I'm gonna set the double scotch tape around the movement. Okay, I'm done. I saw some people using 3 pieces only, but I used 4 to make sure it's gonna stay safely there. Next, let's put the dial back. And when you use the dial dots, by the way, you have to make sure you remember which date did you see in the date window before placing the dial. You can check it by using the old dial again, just put it back. For me, that's 22. So right now I will make sure it's exactly in the center. Okay, I'm done. Take a look. The date window aligned perfectly. Yep. When you try to make it, make sure there is no sources of light from the left or right. Yeah, or check it from different angles, because sometimes it looks like it's straight. You set all the watch, you set the time, everything, you close the case, and then you see that the date window is actually not aligned correctly, and you have to remove all of that and do it one more time. Yeah, I had it a couple of times. After that, I learned my lesson. Just make sure to check it from every angle. Next, we have to set the hands. In order to do that, we have to change to midnight. And when you get closer to midnight, move very, very slowly. As slow as possible. Okay. So here, I was moving pretty slow, and I think that I can set the hour hand exactly on midnight, on 12. So here is the first tool out of 3. First time, don't need to push it hard. Push it really little bit, and then see if you align it correctly. Go 24 hours again and see when the date will be changed. It is midnight and the date was changed. Perfect. Now I'm sure that I can push it all the way in. Done. Next step, you want to make sure that the tip of the hand is actually not too high or not too low. As you see, this one a little bit too high. I want to push it a bit lower. I think that's perfect now. Yep. And you change the time to 3 to check if it's horizontal, and it is. Then you check at 6 o'clock, and it is perfect. Then you check 9, again perfect. All done. Now I'm gonna set the the minute hand. Then I'm gonna use another tool with the small diameter to push the minute hand. Again, first time don't use much power. Make sure it is aligned correctly. Check at 6. Then 9. Okay, have to move it a bit here. That's why we don't push much, because you can adjust it at any time and don't need to remove all the hands if you made a mistake. Excellent, did you see that? The date was changed exactly midnight. I think that's better than original Seiko now. 6 o'clock aligned perfectly. 9 o'clock aligned perfectly. And 12 o'clock, of course, perfectly. And let's check when it changes the date. It's really interesting. Wow. This is absolutely amazing mod. I mean, it is better than Seiko, I'm not joking now. Go to the store and try to check hands alignment and when the date is changing, and you will be surprised that actually it's not that good. Okay, then check from the side if it's horizontal. Need to push a little bit lower. And right now it looks very good. Yeah, check from different positions to make sure the hands will not touch each other. And actually, I don't know, for me it is more satisfying when I know that even though you cannot notice it when you wear the watch, but I know that here inside the hands everything is perfect, and it just makes me feel good, the fact that here everything aligned perfectly. Yep, so right now everything is done almost. We have to set the second hand. For that case we're gonna use 2 hands. Yep, not 1 hand, 2 hands. Before pushing the hand in, make sure it is exactly on the movement pin, otherwise you may even break it. Be careful. Don't need to push it too hard, feel your power. And then you have to check if the minute hand touches second hand. Let's start from 12. As you can notice, the second hand, the tip of second hand is a bit too low. I have to move it a bit higher. Yes, finally I managed to adjust it so you can see the result right now. It is much better. Next, check every 10 minutes again. Yeah, it's a kind of boring and long process, but that's what you have to do. And from this side, you may notice that hands align perfectly. But still too early to be happy. Need to check every 10 minutes. Here, everything looks perfect. Okay, I mean, if 3 positions already perfect, then the rest should be the same. Let's see. Yep, as I told you, it is perfect now. So right now we can make sure that there is no dust on the dial. Just blow it by this stuff. Sometimes they may stuck some pieces of dust may stuck on the dial. I recommend you to use some soft paper. I don't recommend you using this stuff because you may bring even more dust on the dial. It happens really often to me. Everything looks gorgeous, and right now it's time to remove the crown and put it back in the case. When you're using the double scotch tape, don't push the movement in the case right away. Make sure that the hole where you put the stamp is aligned with the case and the movement. Because if you're gonna adjust it later, probably you will move the dial as well. Because anyway, it's on the scotch tape, not the pins. And look at this. Wow. Yeah, actually that's what I was expecting. Absolutely beautiful. Just look at that. That's why I love to modify watches. Because you have some idea in your head and you will never know it for sure if it go right, if it go well or not. You just need to try, and when you try you get either disappointed or very happy with the result, as I am now. Yeah, beautiful. So right now I'm gonna close the back case because everything is ready. Before closing the case, I need to make sure that this watch still has waterproof qualities. So I have to apply additional silicone grease on the gasket. And we are done. Almost. Again, let me put the bracelet and I'll go outside, show you how it looks like. As promised, look at this incredibly bright lume. It matches with hands and the bezel perfectly.